be same picks, same bands.
Yep, it looks like that's what's going to happen.
We're still going to have a 3-minute delay.
They remember the Nocturne Man. They really wanted that Nocturne Man. They definitely remember that one. Fun with 3-minute delays. So, you know, we can look at the summoner spells again. We can talk about them once they finally get locked in. I assume they're going to pick them just in order, how they want them. You know, whoever's character is playing who, you know, they should have it picked that way. Imagine that's how it's going to go down. And if we really have, I didn't catch it before, but if we really have a double heal bot lane with a Soraka with a heal, that's going to be really hard to push Ashe out.
Yeah, I completely agree. You know, the double heal will be pretty good. I think you know, they probably don't really need cleanse now that I'm re-looking at this lineup.
No, they don't. I mean, the
Alistar headbutt is going to be somewhat troublesome, but I mean, you can just pop a team heal and be okay.
I mean, there's not a lot to see. I mean, you have Fiddlestick Sphere and Alistar. That's about it. Meanwhile, you have Ashe Arrow, Kennen, you know, stuns. You have Wukong pop up. You have Rammus taunt. A lot more CC from Team Jits.
You know, their biggest strength is actually the ability to engage off Ashe's arrow.
Yeah.
I mean, Rammus is already the best ganking jungle champion in the game.
I mean, yeah. I mean, back in the day, I mean, that's why Ashe, you know, was picked so much. Is there, if you had a good arrow, that arrow came up so often you could just constantly initiate team fights with it.
Although, you know, they do have double heal, but you're going against the enemy fiddle. You know, I think I still want clairvoyance.
Maybe, although the answer to that is really just really good warding. You know, Soraka just buys a lot of wards. She can even start 5 wards to start out. Doesn't even have to, you know, go the typical fairy charm route to get to the Philosopher's Stone. She just buy a bunch of wards, make sure you keep him out. But I mean, he's really not dangerous there till 6, so I'd probably start the standard. Just make sure you ward. He doesn't have. I mean, his ganks aren't that scary early level. I mean, he does have the fear, which you do have to watch out for. But I mean, nothing too bad. Not quite the Rammus, the Powerball Rammus in, like, hey, surprise, taunt you, you're done for.
So overall, would you say one team is stronger than the other?
I have faith in Blue Team a little bit, and some of their lane matchups. I think their top lane matchup is really good. I think their ban strategy was pretty interesting, but, you know, at the same time, it's like, I still feel like Team, you know, Jit, you know, if they Jittler, I think they have a little bit of a better team. I think they keep concentrating on a better team fight team, and I think their team's just a little bit better. I mean, if more guys get super fed and out of control, I mean, that's another story. Obviously, he's a very good player. But we'll have to see.
Yeah. I mean, I like Blue's strategy. They had first pick. They used their 3 bans. You know, they didn't just try to ban any one specific champion off, you know, from another player. And maybe they did. Maybe their ranged AD player has no experience with some, you know, with Ashe, or, you know, maybe it's all Caitlyn and Graves, and so maybe they went after one player. But I think they said, you know what, we have first pick, we can ban 3 ranged AD and first pick the what's left.
I mean, but really, I mean, the strategy that they did use, though, I mean, in all honesty, like, it's not that great. I mean, there is a lot of ADs. I mean, if someone still ran a, I mean, you get the first pick Sivir, so let's say you get all those set up. I mean, there's so many other ADs that are still viable. I mean, Kog'Maw. You can even run Kennen as an AD. I mean, he's mainly good early. He falls off late game, but I mean, still, there's great ADs that can be pulled out of a hat. I mean, these are just the standard ones, which in a term like this, probably pretty smart. So but at the same time, I mean, not great ADs.
Okay. No, I mean, keeping in that line of thought, do you think it's possible to potentially ban out a role and then first pick somebody else in that role? So, for example, jungles. You know, typically you'll see 2 or 3 junglers banned in any given game.
But you can't even really ban out junglers. You can ban out like really efficient gray junglers, but you can't just like straight up ban junglers. I mean, I think right now the only role that could actually be banned out if everybody like pulled together would be like support. Because I mean, there's some off supports, but I mean, it's the main sustain supports. If you just went down the line, banned like Sona, Soraka, whoever, I mean, you would be left with, you know, some subpart ults. I mean, yeah. I think there's more. I think people are more used to playing with sustained supports, that you'd probably force people into tough lane matchups that way.
Yeah.
Especially if you could save one of the sustained supports. Like if you have first pick, and in this case you ban supports, and then you end up picking Sona, you ban 3 other supports. They have to go a Janna lane, which is notoriously weaker early, or they have to go some other support that they don't play a lot. I mean, Well, I agree. I see chat is saying that Janna's the best support ever. I agree. I absolutely agree. But at the same time, I'm not in this game, so who knows if their Janna will be the best ever, like me. So,
all right. So 3 minutes of spectator delay times 2 done. Achievement unlocked. We've got a chance to talk about these skins again. We do have Surprise Fiddle. We do have Facebook Alistar. We've got Legendary Teemo.
I'm waiting for the Teemo skin where they just combine all the skins into one and then resell it as a legendary skin. Epically legendary.
I'm buying.
Astronaut Commando. Whatever Teemo. I don't even know. Bunny Teemo.
Do you know if there's any champion with more than one legendary skin?
Teemo.
Does he?
Probably.
Oh, Alistar is... Oh, so I have been corrected here. This is not a Facebook skin. Yeah, Facebook would be Tristana.
I didn't catch actually.
This is actually the YouTube. If you go subscribe to Riot on YouTube, you can get that skin for free.
Yeah, and Tristana is actually the Facebook skin. So here we go. Good luck. Have fun. No disconnects. Please, please, please. So it looks like, you know, they know that the red was taken from them last time, so they're going to go defend red with their lives. And will purple do the same thing again? Last time, Wukong and Teemo met. Teemo's going to go a little bit invisible stealth action here. And then purple's going to go, hey, we're going to one-up you this time. Mind games, we're going to go for blue because you think we're going for red. We know you know we know.
Both teams faking each other out.
Yeah, you know. And you know, it'll be very strong. Oh my god! I
can tell you right now,
him on the rotate.
Fiddle wants blue more than Rammus wants blue.
Oh, they should be up in this brush. I think they're going to wait for it, maybe expecting the blue, but if they were up in this brush, it would be so much trouble. Will Mordekaiser face check? Mordekaiser's going to face check this. Ooh, good spell. Picks up, and they quickly run out of that. They should have just ate it. Oh, but he's... I mean, he can. It's really smart, because he can use that spell. If he sees that he gains some shield from it, I mean, he's fine. He knows people are there. So here we go.
Minions have spawned.
Fiddlestick's going to use his blue safely. Meanwhile, purple's just going to go and retake red. She's going to take the race. Rammus last time took red, so we might see him go for a red here. So will he go for red? Will he be that aggressive? Yes, Ken's going to come over and help him maybe. Going to get an Ash Arrow Volley maybe. A little help there. There we go. Ken for the backside. No dance needed. Putting a lot of damage onto it. Teemo is actually not top, so it's actually going to be Mordekaiser top. I expected actually Mordekaiser mid, so Teemo's going to come mid. Going to try to deal with Kennen, but Kennen has a lot of range. I mean, the normal Teemo poke that you see, not going to be as effective against a Kennen, so... Mordekaiser against the Wukong.
So we're definitely going to see the weakness of...
Rammus already coming in with the gank with that red. Comes from behind. Hits Sivir. Sivir backing out of this. Great pulverize by Alistar. He's already very, very low. Pops Team Heal already, so Team Heal popped down.
Excellent attempt at level 2 gank. Pop some summoners there. Really good. Should help the team get...
And where does Fiddlesticks go from here? It looks like he's going to go up and maybe try to counter jungle a little bit. Saw that Rammus is bottom. Great stun on Teemo, and this is the problem with running Teemo mid. You know, doesn't quite have the same poke efficiency as he would have had top against Wukong maybe, but I don't know. So Mordekaiser pushes in very hard like a Mordekaiser should, which will leave him very open for early ganks from Rammus. It looks like Fiddlestick's going to steal that big Wraith, knowing that that is the main advantage of that camp. Going to loop around here, try to take red. Meanwhile, Rammus taking blue, so this will be safe. Good move by Fiddlesticks here, recognizing what he has to do to stay into this jungle race. Bottom trading back and forth. 11 CS to 8 CS, so super exciting. It's really early. So, you know, Fiddlestick's just making the round, stealing the big race out of every camp he can. Blown his little party spin wheel there. And, you know, it's really going to be telling how good Wukong can actually, you know, get his creep farm in underneath his tower. Ooh, just barely misses that one. Going to miss another one. Fiddlesticks coming around, has a fear, I don't think they're going to be able to dive this. That'd be very, very dangerous.
Ramus is going to clean up that red camp, and he's going to notice that Fiddle made a shot at lane. And
so he should actually have blue and red here. Going to come back up around. It actually would be really good if he'd actually loop around and go for that Mordekaiser. That Mordekaiser very open. I mean, Wukong actually put a lot of damage early, especially with his Q.
Yeah, you know, right now Mordekaiser is in the worst possible position. He could easily be ganked.
And
you have a double rough Ramus coming in with Powerball. As long as Wukong can
deke into that brush, see a flash over across, but he's going to get caught. Wukong cannot catch up to this though, so I'm afraid they will not have enough damage for this. So Mordekaiser super easy to get this. He will be fine. Lots of brush warding. That brush basically doesn't exist. Very smart warding by the supports, mainly by the Alistar for the Sivir.
Looks like Kennan's going to go in on Teemo in mid. And
yeah, trading. But Kennen, getting the better of these exchanges. Teemo has a chance to hide behind those creeps and try to avoid the shurikens from Kennen, but he saves up that smart shuriken charge, as you can see right there. He just has to land that. He can let it go with his lightning surge. Looks like Fiddlesticks thinking about, it's baited. The flash, the fear lands on a Kennen. Kennen's going to try to run out of this. Team heal goes, or life leech goes down, and first blood's going to go to Fiddlesticks.
Nice gank.
So great job there. Recognizing the aggression from Kennen, calls it in. And the real problem there is when you are a mid ganker or a top lane solo, if you use your mobility ability, your kind of free escape ability, it's really, really dangerous. And that's what happened with Kennen. He saw the chance to go in there, wanted the stuns, wanted to kill so bad, and Fiddlesticks was just right there waiting in the bushes and got caught out. So no escape there. Great fear. And that fear is so effective. One of the best disables in the game. Basically like a 3-second suppress at max level is what it adds up to. So bottom lane actually getting pushed up by Alistar Sivir. This is typically what should happen, especially if Alistar uses heal. Sivir uses her Boomerang Blade, hits a lot of creeps at the same time. Can't push the lane very, very easily. Soraka warding that bush, going to make sure that Alistar doesn't camp that. Although Alistar has been camping a lot so far. They have Blue smartly has a ward behind them in that bush, although what I'd like to see is Ramus actually come through the enemy jungle, come back around through this tri-bush, which is very, very effective, like he did early when he stole red.
Yeah. Ashe is actually out-farming Sivir by quite a bit. Yeah. She's almost 15. She's definitely 10 ahead and getting closer to 15 ahead.
And you can try to take someone off their game as a support, but if they're good at last hitting, it doesn't matter anyways. They're still going to be an effective support. And great volley there, great harassment while they're in that bush. They have vision of there. It's a smart ward. And meanwhile, Ram is coming up on this. Will Mordekaiser realize he's going to blue pill? Will he get out? Oh, he's going to end it early. He does not have flash at this point. There's the taunt. Flash from Wukong. Don't know if that was necessary, but there's the ult. Tons of damage going on. He should not be able to escape. I was trying to juke back. I'm sorry, buddy. You're going to have to live. You're not going to live. You have to come back, maybe get a do-over in top lane.
Excellent gank. Mordekaiser definitely going to be susceptible to ganks anytime his flash is down. As, especially early in the game, he isn't going to have that escapability or mobility.
Really just needs. Mordekaiser is one of those heroes that you just need to really farm up and then just get him to the point where he's almost unkillable. Sivir taking a lot of damage. Meanwhile, bot. Again, 44 CS to Sivir's 27, so huge advantage right now for Ashe. They're doing a really great job bottom, and there's going to be another volley and a slow. Actually, if she had a flash or another gap closer, would be able to do a ton of damage on him. Another team heal popped.
At this point, if Sivir doesn't go bang, Ashe can basically just sit here and volley spam because now that's rank 3.
Yes.
And as soon as she hits 6, if she lands an arrow while Sivir spell shields down, they're going to kill Ashe. It's guaranteed.
Yes. And I'm sure that if I was that Sivir, my hand would just be over that spell shield key as soon as she hit 6. I'm just going to be waiting for it to come for my face. But Soraka is backing out, so it's not safe anymore. Does not have the Alistar. She'll have the Alistar back up to protect her, so Ashe probably can't commit and get that kill. Meanwhile, satellites absolutely everywhere. That's going to be annoying for Kennen, but he can't see these getting placed down, so as long as he makes a mental note, he should be fine. He can let his ganker know where they are. And you know what? Here's Ramus. Ramus is going to run into like 2 of these as current gank path. Oh,
there goes an arrow coming through mid, but it might hit.
Oh, comedy of errors. That's not going to work, purple team. And Kennen's going to go in now and misses Shuriken. That is not the way. That's probably about the worst gank attempt that you can do right there. How many resources can you waste? Meanwhile, Wukong getting pushed around a lot by this Mordekaiser, eating lots of ults. And Kennen, oh gosh, Fiddle's going to meet, the ult onto Rammus. Rammus going to run into him. Oh, he's going to take the full damage of that. Trying to pop his magic resist shield, playing Ring Around the Rosie. This Teemo's going to come around and loop. The fear is going to be key. Who does he fear? He's going to fear Kennen, but Kennen's going to be feared into him. He's going to ult, but it's going to be almost a double kill here. Teemo's going to pick up 2 kills. Try to back out this, but he should not be able to escape this Ashe. Slow arrows coming out, but Ashe is too slow. It doesn't have those boots or speed. Teemo's going to be safe. So advantage for Team Blue, actually. Sivert, meanwhile, has run of bot lane as bot has rotated for purple side.
Meanwhile, because both the support and Ashe had moved up, Sivert's going to be able to
put some hurt on this bottom tower. You know, she wants to keep it around though, wants to try to deny some experience and some gold. I mean, Soraka farming, don't care too much about that. Mainly worried about catching up in that farm against the AD carry.
So we got a little bit of bad manner in chat. I can't tell if Fiddle has disconnected or if he's just typing.
Both teams typing at each other. You know, homemade T-shirts are cool. I support homemade T-shirts. Mordekaiser bush camping like a boss. Doesn't have to worry about mana. Gonna clear those waves so fast. And you know, Mordekaiser. You know, let's look at this farm here. 76 to Wukong's 49. That is a huge disparity. And if Mordekaiser gets really far up here, meanwhile Kennen's very low, backing off from this Teemo. Teemo get the upper hand here now in lane, and this does not look. I don't like the way this is turning out for Jittlers.
There's an Asher actually going to go down and catch Fiddle at Wolves.
Fiddle being way too aggressive into the jungle. He's going to get picked up and killed. Rammus getting the kill there. Yeah, you got to be careful with that lead. Don't want to get in the jungle too far. You're not Shyvana Fiddle. You're not super scary Dragon Lady. This isn't M5. This isn't Kiev. So let's back down. Let's tone it down a bit.
And your ability to clear creeps not that great.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
Yeah.
This game really close, you know, in terms of gold deficit. You know, it's 6K in favor of the blue team. Or sorry, 600 in favor of the blue team.
Yeah, 6K. Wow.
6K.
I was gonna be like, what game was I watching? I missed something.
Both teams at 3 kills. Both teams should be getting ready to, you know, at some point compete for Dragon.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see more wards around it. Currently, purple, the only one with the most vision of it. Although blue does have the sneaky ward at blue, so they will be able to see any path from that side. Rammus roaming around. Teemo just sitting safe in his minefield of radar dishes. And Wukong's, I mean, he needs to get out there, and I think he thinks that Mordekaiser's still up there possibly. Kennen going in on Teemo, trying to get the stun off. He will get it, but can't quite do enough damage yet. Teemo actually 2 levels ahead of Kennen at this point. 1 level now, just leveled up. Kennen does have that revolver, so he is going to be able to sustain a little bit better against this Teemo. Teemo has his Wriggles lantern, so on top of the mushrooms, also going to have wards. Fiddlesticks look like he's creeping in on bottom. Will we see an ult? They do not see this. Oh, here we go. Ult incoming. There we go. Fear should go on to Ashe. Tons of damage. There's the life leech, but there's going to be so many team heals. Both team heals popped and a heal from Soraka. Teemo, meanwhile, coming bottom. But sorry, you have to run around the other way, buddy, if you want to try to get a kill. No kills going. Instead, they're going to turn onto Dragon, knowing that bottom is low. Kennen not rotating yet, so very smart move, actually. Even though they don't get the kills, they go, hey, guys, you know what, we'll be smart here. And meanwhile, gank on top, picking up Mordekaiser. You know, that is great for purple right now. Great bait, way to get a kill, except for Dragon, actually worth a lot more than 1 kill. Top of Mordekaiser killing and damage, but Kennen is going on, ulting Teemo, catching him away from his team. So they're going to pick up another kill there. So 2 kills for Dragon. And Kennen's still coming bottom, and I actually think Fiddlesticks is in trouble. A lot of his resource raised. Alistar's going to have to good ults in here to defend this. Lots of pings to fall back. Rammus looping around here.
Now, they definitely don't want to dive here.
They definitely don't. Smart ward out try, but she's going to see the tail end of Rammus running in towards his red. Might chase him a little bit, pinging for it, saying, hey, Rammus, guys, Rammus is in our jungle, got to stop this. Going to run up behind him. I don't know if this is going to be the best case scenario if Kennen does respond to this. Fear. Life leech. Yes, don't run in there, Rammus. Run away.
Rammus actually could have taunted him there to break that, and with Kennen, they might have had a shot at taking down Fiddle. Problem was Teemo was there, and Teemo would have been able to clean up. So it was good just to get out of there.
What's Teemo having now? Teemo picked up a dagger, has his Mercury Treads, going to try to get
Looks
out
like
of the cancels. Wukong's trying to put much damage on the Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser is just more concerned with that turret. Now, can he pick up the kill? He should be able to pick up the kill from this. So more team gold for purple, but Dusty Virus is going to pick up the kill for his team. So top turret down. Mordekaiser maybe decided he wanted to go back. Ahri has that Woda, so we should see a double Woda probably eventually. I'll imagine a Woda is going to go down onto Fiddlesticks at some point.
So Ashe actually now 30 CS ahead of Sivir.
Yeah, which is pretty good.
It's about 2 kills.
Yeah, I mean, she's about 6 CS behind Mordekaiser, who's dominating top against Wukong. 67 to 101, nearing a 40 CS advantage. So winning bottom lane. So I mean, purple right now, I'd say they're winning bottom lane. I'd say middle lane, Teemo's actually getting the better of Kennen there, and Mordekaiser winning top pretty convincingly. Already has the turret down. Blue sitting here, only though at a 0.6k advantage. So
yeah, I mean, between the dragon and I mean, it's an extremely even game.
Yes, and you know, wards should. I mean, the main thing about all these team fights. So this is what's going to come down to, really. I think purple team has a really good chance. Now you have to keep Mordekaiser under control. Maybe burst and focus them early, if you can. If you can get him down, tear him down early. But the main thing you have to do is keep track of Fiddlesticks. If you're not keeping track of Fiddlesticks, he's allowed to counter initiate. Blue team should have every team fight if that happens.
So very quickly, Fiddle taking the enemy blue buff. And something we also missed was Ashe fired her arrow trying to catch an unlucky Teemo. It kind of whiffed. It didn't hit anything.
Yeah, I mean, the Ashe arrows haven't been on point yet, but when we get to more concentrated team fights, I imagine it's going to become more important. You know, if they can spot... Oh, wow, Fiddlestick's going to pop in here. On to Kennen. There's the fear. Life drain incoming. He's going to flash away to get out of this. Ashe now is all over him. Oh, he's out of cooldowns. He is surely dead. Way too aggressive solo Fiddle. You know, he needed a team to back out, buddy. Rammus coming on bottom. They will see this. Ashe. Does she have an arrow? Does not have arrow up. Flash, though.
Wukong
coming in. Wukong. Money Man picking up a double kill bottom. They have a 4-man push bottom. Probably going to try to take a tower. Meanwhile, Mordekaiser might try to push this hard, but Kennen is there to defend. Teemo solo pushing top. Wukong backing out. Going to go back and buy. Meanwhile, Bot's just going to farm up some more. So Team Jittler looking really good. And there's Rammus. Stun onto Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser looking really damaged. Trying to flash out of this. Running up. Pops his ult onto Kennen. Should get Kennen out of this. Get his Ghost, but Ghost instantly going to go. There is a trade in mid. Meanwhile, Teemo solo pushing top like a boss. Rammus coming up, wants to gank him, just making the rounds. Maybe has enough for a taunt. He's going to defensive ball curl. Eat some poison. Rammus very, very tanky right now. Has both of his gold items, Mercury Treads, has cloth armor for that defense. Meanwhile, purple pushing bottom really, really hard. They have a very strong advantage down there. Alistar pretty behind. I mean, Alistar only has his boots, you know, reduce that cooldown there.
Yeah, it does not have
charm. I mean,
has not purchased a gold per 10 item yet.
Yeah, I know.
Has going to fall definitely behind.
Yes.
To Soraka, who does have her Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah. So here we go. Ashe has their best friend sword, and meanwhile Sivir does too. She's farther along in her Infinity Edge, but Ashe already has those Greaves and the more lifesteal. So Kennen's still actually, you know, with 4 kills from these team fights, doing pretty good. Fiddlesticks just being annoying as all can be.
This game is extremely close. I think, you know, the next dragon's going to spawn real soon.
Yes, and that's going to tell a lot. And,
the blue team
should be waiting in the wings. He shouldn't be an open target.
Exactly. The blue team, instead of trying to maybe go for Dragon, should actually try to bait a team fight here. Maybe send Fiddle into a bush or off to the side. Let them engage Dragon with Mordekaiser and then counter engage with the Fiddle ult.
And Purple knows exactly where Blue is. They can see them rotating around. They do have vision. And now they're moving down onto Fiddlesticks. They do have sight of.
Oh no, they're going to clump, and there goes the Asho.
There's the Asho, barely misses. Wukong coming in, ulting, popping everybody up. Mordecai trying to stick in there. Fiddlesticks just running away. He's not going to have any effect in this fight. Gets completely destroyed, blown up. Meanwhile, Teemo running for his life. Great team coordination by Team Jittler. They're going to push him out, and now they can go for a Dragon. No fear of the enemy jungler coming in for a smite or ulting in. Good, smart ward behind Dragon there by Jittler. So they should move in and get this Dragon, although I'm sure Blue does not want them to have it, and they are going to start to close in. Takaruki just staring down that shuriken as it flies towards his face. And here we go.
So the Sivir attempt
so
almost...
Dragon is going to go down in favor of Purple. 3k gold advantage. So blue team's saying that Mordekaiser has DC'd. Probably wouldn't have been able to defend that Dragon anyways. I'm sure when he comes back, it'll be all good. Meanwhile, Teemo picking up another turret. Very smart move actually. While Dragon goes down, they made the smart decision to say, hey, let's get a turret. Let's do something. Blue joking to say you should just stay out of the jungle. Don't kill anything at all.
A summoner has reconnected.
So meanwhile, Rammus is actually disconnected as well, apparently. Oh, man.
Actually, there's actually no rule that you can't farm at this point in the game.
Yeah, so...
most tournament rules states that if, within the first 5 minutes, as long as there's been no first blood, any sort of disconnect, you'll just reconnect and play and keep playing. It does kind of suck with some latency issues.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean there is no pause feature. I mean we don't have tournament realm. So it looks like everybody's back in now. So now we can have a fair game. Everything all good. GG's. All players back. Here we go. Both teams being great sports here. Recognizing the difficulties here, keeping this game going. Emil, Blue, I feel, a little bit behind. They're doing a great job of keeping track of Fiddle. Fiddlesticks was not able to be any part of that last fight. That was exactly what they needed to get that Dragon and get back in the lead, as Blue was, doing a pretty good job on them early game. And now that they've got, Mordekaiser out of lane from farming, they can try to limit that farm. He's still at 140 CS, which is dwarfing everybody else. Even Ash, who has the best CS in the game. But I have a feeling Ash is going to be very, very effective in these games, in these next team fights. And it looks like Purple might have some DCs.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to get.
Fun with the League of Legends clients. When you have those DCs, sometimes ghosts of creeps end up. Sometimes you have dead bodies instead of heroes. So that would be very unfortunate.
So it looks like Mordekaiser's gonna reload his game. The blue team.
There we go. Ash is reconnected now, so now we finally might have a game on our hands. There should be everybody, I believe, left in the game. Unless Kennen and Sivir are out of this game. Maybe Wukong. Looks like both teams just backing. Mordekaiser's reconnected, left reconnected, trying to fix his client maybe. Wish we had a pause feature. They're yelling at Wukong to get out, but I think Wukong's actually DC'd as well.
Well, he could be just defending the turret. I mean, if they're playing a gentleman's game, just preventing the turret from going down.
Yeah, and I mean, technically from the rules, I guess you'd be able to do that. Unfortunately, we have a little bit of lag issues right now. All right, looks like he's backed off. He's blue pilling.
This not exciting for everybody involved. We do apologize.
Sure, not exciting for us either. So we're just going to chill. We're going to have a little powwow. You know, Mordekaiser, Teemo, you know, they haven't been able to catch up. I know. But Teemo, very fluffy, very kind. You know, Mordekaiser, very scary with his big, huge armor. You know, have a little conversation here. Tell each other their dreams, aspirations. I'd really like to win Gottacon 2012.
So
I hope everybody comes back.
If they are going to take a long break here, you know, maybe one team's going to get food or something.
Yeah,
what you do, sell all your items and buy gold per 10.
Yeah, I know. That's the big strategy here in a DC scenario.
Soraka has 2 gold per 10 items while Alistar only has 1. So the longer this game goes, Soraka is going to be the better support.
Yeah, Soraka might be super fun. She might be able to battle Soraka by the end of this game.
Yeah, totally, you know, should pick up Kagi's lucky pick, you know, while she's just chilling in base.
I'm sure we have admins onto this trying to figure out what's going on. Looks like most players are moving now. A lot more moving. We have some warding actually going on from Teemo. Okay, looks like everybody is back in. Yeah, exactly, Fiddlesticks. See, Fiddlesticks is now onto this. Should have got some gold per 5 items. All the teams back in. Okay, everybody's back on it. Okay. Everybody, we got a game back on our hands. Gold differential still about the same. No turrets went down, so everything is good. GG's. Teemo actually gearing up for Baron. They're going to go for instant Baron after the DC. That would actually be really smart. A lot of...
Was this an elaborate ploy?
That would be pretty... That would be really good, because they weren't
said,
down.
Hey, let's
now,
DC, wait for all wards to fade. Put
so
Teemo...
under pressure in the heat of the moment, they took the time. Oh, Mordekaiser might go down to Baron. Baron OP. Don't take that, buddy. You don't get out there. You still get a Baron buff if you're not there. Be careful. Don't go down. Don't look foolish. You're going to be on stream. All these people are going to make fun of you. All right, he's good. He's good. Ken's going to go in, face check 5 people, flash out, burn his flash, be like, oh, crap, guys. They got Baron. Crap. All
right. I think that was a little dirty.
It was a little dirty. I have to hand it to Blue, though.
Very even call
smart.
it.
Yeah,
the kid was like, that was really dirty.
But, you know, it was smart. It was smart in those tournament situations. Very smart. So now they're going to have to play defense. I think Purple still has the advantage of a team fight. So got to be very careful. Keep track of that Fiddle yet again. And Ash is actually going to run into trouble with Soraka. Oh, no. Oh, no, guys. Might have to have some behind enemy lines Saving Private Ryan action under this turret because they will get tied with Baron buff.
Oh, no. Yeah, they need to rotate up. They need to get out of there.
Run up, guys. Oh, Ash face checking? Really? Woo. There we go. There's the vision. Wait for the Dragon. Rammus running straight by Fiddlesticks. And Fiddlesticks is going to wait in that brush, and if they engage, he is going to go onto them. You have to grab a money Ash arrow to cancel it. They can see him. They pull the Dragon in there. This is very smart. They should let this go unless they're going to engage now.
Oh, they stole
There's the Fiddlesticks all in, but not onto all the right targets they want. Kennan's going to get blown up right away. So is Fiddlesticks, but he has done his damage. In comes Wukong. Great ult onto Sivir. Sivir goes down. Now we have a separate engagement on here. It looks like Teemo all by himself. That is not very smart. Mordekaiser not going to be able to escape now if these Ash arrows keep raining down. Should see another arrow volley in here to slow it down. Crit, major crit on to Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser going to go down. So they did get that Dragon. That is true, but they end up giving up 2 or 3 extra kills. So 4 for 1 there. And they should pick up another
turret.
So
the purple team got the Dragon. The purple team turning.
They stole it?
Yeah, they stole it. Woo. So after I'm going to call it sneaky and dirty. So after the sneaky dirty play by the blue team to go ahead and grab Baron, they lost. Purple said, you know what? Screw this. I am going to send our team. We're going to wait for you to engage on Dragon. We're going to steal your Dragon and then 4 for 1 you and take 2 turrets.
Purple was basically like, you know what? You're going to have the dirty play, but you know our play is going to be filthy good. You know, so turned it around. Count it. Here we go. Blue back in the middle. Led by the party train. Conga line. Fiddlesticks sitting mid.
So right after Baron, blue team was like just a smidge behind the purple team, somewhere between like 300 to 1K gold. And after that engage, they're now about 5K behind.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's really unfortunate, you know. And they lost all their Baron buffs, so that advantage of having the Baron buff. I mean, only Alistar escaped on this, but Alistar is so far behind at this point. And the main point too is Fiddlesticks kind of behind. He has his level 2 ult, so he did hit 11, but he is still behind the rest of the team if you look at the level advantage. So I mean, they can still have a great Fiddle ult and have a great advantage, but Fiddle only got Kennen for most of that and a little bit of damage onto Rammus, which Rammus is so tanky. He's eating through that ult. It's not enough damage there, and Ashe is the real key. You need to keep control of Ashe because she is a super carry at this point. Great boomerang crit onto Ashe, but Rammus coming down in.
This Sivir's gonna be in trouble.
Quick reaction. Does she have the quick reaction? No, she
does
not.
The arrow?
There's the Ashe arrow. There's the taunt. Locked in. Can they follow up with another slow? Does the flash, has the speed, and she should be able to get us on the hunt. Gonna get away, but Rammus wants this powerballing after. Will he catch her? There's the flash. Gonna hit her. Should have another taunt. There's the taunt. Can we catch up? There it is. Count it. The pimp. Very, very persistent.
Up top.
Mordekaiser, meanwhile, coming in behind, pops all his cooldowns onto Kennen. He should get this. Wukong coming back in, trying to save his buddy, but it's very dangerous. Decoys out of this. Will escape. Teemo should take top turret, and then, if they want, I think Blue should push this really, really hard. They should be able to get a second turret if Wukong backs. If they can push this hard enough. Can use that ghost. Meanwhile, Ashe and Soraka going to gamble bottom, try to kill that turret in return. But Mordekaiser is backing. They are backing. So it looks like they're not going to pressure this. Ashe should tear this down really quickly. Look at her chunk that damage out. Ashe right now with the Zeal, with the Infinity Edge, sitting at 193 AD.
Yeah, she's going to want to finish that Phantom Dancer here quickly, and she'll be doing a ton of damage. She might want to try and go for a defensive item just after that. I would recommend maybe a Banshee Veil against this enemy team.
I don't know. I think Ashe has enough slows with her volley, has the Ashe arrow. She can stay out of control. I think she should just straight up go for the Phantom Dancer, get that attack speed, and just become the AD carry. Just get protected by her team. She has a lot of good front line. The other team's not really engaging on her, diving on her. I mean, they don't really have anybody with a good dash. I mean, maybe Alistar can get onto her. But, I mean, if she stays back and plays good position with her slow, she should be perfectly fine. I don't think she needs an AD defensive item at this point. She just needs to go AD, carry your team through these team fights, and she should be able to do it, actually. So, I mean, Ken's going to engage straight in there. They're going to mainly focus him. Rammus is going to go in. Wukong's going to go in. It's going to be so hard to actually get through to Ashe. I think she will.
Yeah, the thing they're going to want to avoid is like a flash Q from Alistar followed up by a Fiddle ult. That could just be devastating.
It could be devastating, but I mean, Alistar is pretty behind. I think they could actually blow up Alistar if he came in. And Ashe arrow missing again. Need to save those. I think you should save it for the Rammus initiate. Rammus is tanky enough that he can just engage for you. Then while they're slowed and you can't miss, throw in that Ashe arrow. But she does have blue, so it should be up back pretty quickly. As you can see, already a fourth of the cooldown gone. It's almost a minute cooldown, 72 seconds.
So the blue team has circled around, and we could see a 5v5 engage here.
Yes, if they do it right, have to land everything right now for blue if they want to win a team fight.
Tons of pings going down.
And they do see the entire team going bottom to do this, but now they are kind of split here. This might not be too good. Might have a blinding.
The purple team has the advantage right here. They know where the enemy team is.
Missed, so I don't know. They saw them all come up, so they know they are there. Ashe needs to wait for that ult. That ult is still 3/4 of cooldown waiting on it. Playing the position game. Another pink ward going down right there. That's interesting position. But hey, they just wanted a ward down. And there's actually 2 wards in this brush right here. I don't know what the time is on those. Rammus trying to chase down here. They're going to get Mordekaiser first. And look at that crit damage. So much carry potential from purple team. Kennen ult onto the rest of the team. Teemo getting run down. Fiddlestick should come in. This is Fiddlestick's chance. Can he do big damage here? I think he's too far behind. He's not doing enough damage. And he is going to be stunned, taken out, blown away. With Team Jittler looking very, very strong. It looks like they have a big advantage in this game now. Teleport actually from Wukong. Going to teleport top and going to start pushing the lane while his team 4 pushes mid. Should be able to do this. Going to have to deal with the boomerang from Sivir trying to clear these
Baron
waves.
has spawned.
Yeah, and it looks like that's what they're going to go for. Warding. Very smart. Great ward. I've been really impressed by Jittlers warding in this entire game with their objectives. Very smart. Looking for their team, and they should not be able to stop this at all. So this is a free Baron, actually, for Team Purple. It looks like blue team's actually pinging Dragon. Maybe thinks they're there. Not sure. Alistar and Teemo are going to be, and Sivir are going to be actually very,
yeah.
And they're going to be very.
They're going to finish Baron here. They're going to have quite the golden lead right now. And so they're going to go back shop, and they're probably just going to push down mid.
Here we go. So what do we got? We got the Phantom Dancer from Ash. She actually got the Vamp Scepter, has a little bit more lifesteal. Soraka warding up even more. They're going to probably go in, be really aggressive with those wards, ward the enemy jungle in blue. Have the Woda, have the Rider Scepter, have the needlessly large rod. Probably going to go for a zone use on Kennen eventually. And purple's coming down.
Oh
so
my goodness.
This is going to be really, really bad. They know where Kennen is.
This could be a team wipe right here.
There's the Ashe ult, slowing most of the team. This is really bad. Kennen trying to engage on this. He does not have his flash, though. Eating the team of both. So actually, blue should be able to get out of this just fine. Getting chased down. Oh, but Wukong, great. Over the wall. Ashe just crits. Oh, my gosh. Ashe is hurting so bad right now. Really super farm carry. And that was the wrong path to run. Look at Alistar just underfarmed. He can pop his ult if he wants. He's going to get blown up.
They're going to pick that Oracle up, too.
And it's not safe on that turret. They should be backing up into their base. This turret is not safe at all. If they want to dive, they easily could.
Yeah, Rammus can just walk right up under that turret and tank it, and they can...
Oh, yeah, they should have engaged on that. Came around the backside, gave no choice, just wrap this game up. They could have pushed down both turrets. They're still going to push down that turret very easily. All they have to do is poke. They have so much strong poke with Ashe's volley. So banning AD is not working out because right now we're seeing a very good Ashe from Maxstar. Maxstar's going to run in here, finishing off this turret. Ken's going to initiate. Stuns going all off onto Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser having to flash out of this. Team heals, everything popped. Should easily get an inhib here. That's very dangerous engaging. Too close to that Rammus there, Timo. Oh, that burst damage from Wukong. Wukong is just an absolute beast this game. 6-0-7. What do you know about farm?
Yeah, that Triforce, I mean, just really hitting hard.
Burst damage. Get blown up. Fiddlesticks a non-factor so far in this game. Again, you know, that's part of why I don't like Fiddlesticks. Too far behind. You know, that ult is really threatening, but without a lead, too weak. And Jittler just, you know, taking this game systematically. They should take this turret. As you can see, Wukong jumping up here. Going to focus this, tank this turret, using his decoy to tank some damage. And, yeah, and meanwhile stealing red as well, so Ashe has red even more slow. And they can keep pushing turrets, I feel. And this is too far out, actually, for blue. I mean, if they just turn around real quick, swooped around, they don't know exactly where purple is, don't have enough warding and vision. Might see a rotate up by purple, take the rest of the turrets.
The gold disadvantage, I mean, is overwhelming at this point. They've got a 10k gold lead. These guys are going to go back. They probably just rotate top, probably take that outer turret while they still got Baron buff. It's safe. They could probably take both these two outer turrets. The enemy team can't leave their base.
And I mean, this is what you want, really, with when you get a Baron buff. You want to take tons of turrets. They took a turret. They took an inhib. They're taking even more turrets now. So far now they have 4 turrets with that Baron buff up and an inhibitor, and probably going to get another turret. I mean, Blue's not even responding to this. They're just farming their bottom lane, trying to defend it. This is really bad. It's almost a give-up point in the game. There we go. So 5 turrets and inhibitor with Baron buff up. The gold lead getting even farther and farther ahead. About 12k now. And we're going to get another turret inhibitor. Not enough members here.
Sivir's just not even near the bottom.
Wukong engaging because he can. Ashe Arrow coming in. Kennen coming in. Going to pick up another kill. Double kill going down. And this is just this right
this
now.
This is GG.
Purple team. Jittler looking like they're going to take another game, go to the semifinals. Semifinals, the winners bracket. And here we go. Taking on mid turret, going to get another inhibitor, get 3 inhibitors down, and that means double super minions. So even if they do survive this push, Baron buff gone, and look at that burst, so good. Eating double turrets, decoying out of it. But I mean, even if they do survive this, Fiddle ult coming in, last hurrah, all the focus going on, lots of heals, every heal in the book going on to Ashe, trying to kite this in. Yes, she can kite you, Fiddlesticks. Sorry, buddy. And do we have a DC action, or what's going on?
Uh-oh.
Looks like we have a GG. This game is pretty much over. You know, if the teams did DC, I would have to say that, you know, this is Purple's game. And no, they're going to push. It looks like Spectator lagging out here. Purple still pushing. Running back all on. Oh, we're going to have an Ashe Ghost. And this Ashe Ghost is going to be very, very strong. Actually, very scary now for Team Purple. And Ashe is now destroying. Maxstar's Ghost is destroying her own team viciously.
Run!
Run, Purple, run. Meanwhile, Wukong at full life, back in business. You know, clearing out some creeps. Nothing stops for that guy. But right now, you know, you're gonna have double super minions. It's gonna be very, very hard for blue to come back from this. They're gonna be pushed around with the goal lead. And the other thing this means is now that purple is going back, they're gonna also buy too. So that goal advantage is now gonna really kick in, sitting here at a 13k advantage. So you thought last time was bad with Baron. It's gonna be even stronger team for Jits, plus all those minions. It's gonna be hard for blue to defend. I would say anything is possible. I think they're still far behind. The level advantage, the gold advantage. 26 kills to 8, 13k gold advantage. If you look at the carry, you know, Ashe already has that last whisper now too. On top of that, I mean, really the key is they're going to have to try to focus Ashe, but there's so many other tanky, high damage heroes to get through. I don't think they can do it.
Yeah, Jit playing, you know, really solid in this matchup.
Yeah,
just like they did in the first round. Now in the second round, they're going to move on here, no doubt. They probably could just push it and finish. The super creeps are doing a great job.
So just cleaning up the buffs. Maybe they're getting ready for another Baron, clearing out the Baron wards. You know, if they get another Baron, I mean, it might be time for another Baron. Didn't quite catch the timer on last game. But I mean, blue is basically locked in their base. They have to defend, so the entire map is purples to move around, get the gold, and push in when they want, where they want. Bottom inhibitor back up, so no more double super minions. And there's the Baron. They know it's coming up. They have the pink. Blue has no silence. They can't defend it. So now we're going to have super farm, super head, purple team combined with Baron, and Blue's not going to be able to stop this. They can do whatever they want. They can dive in. Probably slash dance a few of their members at this point.
So, you know, it's not all bad here.
But Wukong's going back. I don't know why he's going back. Did he disconnect again? Jittler says keep playing. They said, hey, Wukong disconnected. We can still 4v5 these guys. They have enough advantage. I tend to agree with them. There we go. Cannon leading the charge. Look at that one shuriken. Sivir, so squishy. I mean, really, I would like Wukong in this game because he's pretty farmed and fed, but really, this game they should be able to 4v5 actually the other team. Although if they land enough stuff correctly, purple could be in trouble. I mean, no one's too strong, but Ashe, no, don't be out front, Ashe. That was their chance actually, right there. They should have jumped on that. Alistar should have been all over that ground pounding. I mean, for real. I mean, you're gonna eat a cannon ult, but you gotta kill that Ashe. And here's Wukong. All right, here we go. The 5-man push. Rounding out this game. Team Jittler going for a win. There is Wukong in. Ult, cannon ult. Double kill. Going for a triple kill. There we go. On to Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser has the ghost. Killed Maxstar again. Now take down Maxstar. He's so good. So going to Zonya's rig to survive Maxstar. Very smart. But that ghost is still alive because Mordekaiser actually had that Guardian's Angel. Maxstar still godlike. Mordekaiser's still alive through this. Sivir trying to throw down damage, but now it should be able to be cleaned up. Sivir cannot hold against all these super minions. Most of our team down. Quickest team members go back at 25. Fiddlesticks basically useless at this point. So Team Jittler 2-0 in Gottacon 2012. Moving on to the semifinals of the winners bracket. Congratulations to them. And you know what? Maybe we'll see a comeback through the bracket from Team Law.
Congratulations, Jittler. We're actually going to take a look at the bracket real quick to see who are... and we see a ton of GGG spam.
Yeah, that is a lot of GGG spam. Good manner. Good manner is the Team Lob.